look on the other side of the fence. What you have in front of you, what is prepared for you, what has been given to you for reasons is more than sufficient. You start reaching for the grass that you think is greener on the other side, then, well, you're losing sight of what's in front of you. You're losing sight of where you're standing in life. You know, we're not supposed to have a heavenly life. You know, that's what makes heaven so special. That's what makes, you know, going home so important, and to be able to be welcomed by St. Peter himself. It's all what you make of it. Sure, it's a cruel, cruel world we live in. It's hard. You know, one of my idols once said, you know, life is hard. It's even harder if you're stupid. Well, stupidity is not much different than ignorance. Ignorance is just not knowing. But if you look hard enough, life will give you the answers. I believe everything happens for a reason. I truly do. There's some things that you might wonder, you know, that makes no sense. However, eventually the truth will be known. And when you realize that maybe you've overlooked some important things in life, or the realization that, you know, what you had wasn't so bad, or, you know, you feel that you were just ungrateful, like I have felt in the past, then you start to change. Change the way you act, you change the things that you do. You do things for different reasons. This will lead you to an understanding of exactly what the important things are in life. Sometimes those who are meant to be with you in certain parts of your life, you know, you can't help some people. You can try. And that's the righteous thing to do, is to try. Always try and help someone. I mean, that's part of what life is about, I think. I think life is greatly part of that. You know, it's a great big part of what you're supposed to do in your life is have certitude and be a servient person to help others. You know, I mean, I go out of my way. I sacrifice. Another big part of life is sacrifices. If you're not willing to make sacrifices for things that maybe you don't know, you know, if the outcome is going to be what you want, but regardless, if you still make those sacrifices, hey, that's worth more to me than anything. And I'm always willing to sacrifice. I'm willing to sacrifice everything for the things that are the important things, you know. So, moral of the story is that, no, life ain't fair. Life ain't fair, and the world is mean. It's a mean, mean place out there. Sometimes you just gotta take it with a grain of salt. Keep going forward. That's what's most important, is that you keep forward momentum. And when you feel like others are gonna drag you down, or they are dragging you down, yeah, it's hard to let go. You know, it's real hard to let go. Sometimes it's even harder to hold on. Take it from this cowboy. It's much harder to hold on. So, with that being said, look forward to not greener pastures, but look forward to tomorrow. Nothing wrong with where you're at. You wouldn't have gotten this far if it weren't for looking forward to tomorrow. Because the day that you don't look forward to tomorrow, well, you might as well lay down and die, because that's where you'll end up. one of these days, that is where we'll end up. One of these days, we won't know tomorrow's the day that we're going to die. But if you treat every day like it is, man, I'll tell you, you would do things a lot different. I know it. I know I have. So I treat every day like it's my last. And it's a shame. It's a shame that you can't, portray that to everybody around you. It's a shame that they don't feel the same way. But they will. Whether they're laying on their deathbed, that's when you really know this is your last day. Or when you have this sudden realization in life like I've had. Either way, everybody has their expiration date. Everything and everything around you is meant to be there for a reason, but only for a certain amount of time. Some of us are fortunate to get to spend more time on this earth than others. I mean, I know I'm very fortunate being 45 years old and all the god-awful terrible things I put myself through, and it's amazing to me how resilient I am, and I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed, and I'm grateful. So grateful. Life is good. Life is real good. God bless you all. I hope everyone's doing all right. I got big 20 subscribers here, so thank you for that. Not that this is the most important thing in the world, but it's good to share with somebody because my circle's so small. My name had an I in it, it'd be the dot in my name. So stay strong, stay visual, keep your head up. Life is full of opportunities. Good Lord gives us so many doors, it's up to us to walk through them.